teams, Richard. Both great passing squads. Two of the better assist teams in the NBA.
This is how basketball was intended to be played. A team offense, making the extra pass, moving the ball. This is the type of basketball that basketball people love to watch.
It's a beautiful brand of ball for sure. Just a joy to watch. A look at the opening lineup for the Cleveland Cavaliers. The lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen are together inside. Mitchell out there with Darius Garland. And it's Okoro in at the three. The first one falls.
Now, guys, when you think about this Miami Heat team, you hear a lot of talk about their ability to score. But how about the way they play on both ends of the floor?
Defensively, this Heat team was top 3 in points allowed per game and top 5 in defensive efficiency last year.
You know, B.A., that's something that surely isn't talked about enough. And when they're not having their best shooting night, they'll suffocate you on the defensive end.
Garland against Hero. Martin, the pass to Butler. The Heat rebound. Back to Martin. Love for three. Here's Butler. Hero right side. There's the triple. Good, and Butler gets the assist.
A tremendous facilitator out of the wing. Butler finding the uncovered man.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Cleveland calls timeout.
You know what time it is, defense. Make some noise for your Heat Breaker dance crew.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Lopez is checked in.
Let's go!
First quarter, just over a minute played. Garland for three. Here's Mobley. And it's Miami with a rebound. It's Martin on the wing, covered by Lopez. Martin misses.
Fantastic defense, giving full effort.
Garland with the ball. Hero picks him up. Garland, the pass to Allen. And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. Here's Mitchell. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
It's great whenever a big knows how to handle it. Allen sharing the wealth.
Hero against Mobley. Now Martin. They get it back. Pass to Adebayo. And there's a 3-second violation.
3-second violation. Cavaliers ball.
Cleveland has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Garland against Hero. Tries the spin move. Converts after the nice spin.
You see the body control that Garland has, takes on the defender, gets hit, adjusts, and finishes. It's just a work of art.
Butler against Garland. Hero for three. Nails it from beyond the arc. Hero's got 6.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
And here's Garland. From deep. Out of bounds. It'll be Miami's ball.
Well, the great ones make their mark in the playoffs, and Jimmy Butler has certainly done that. Some Herculean performances when the chips were down.
Outside Butler. First quarter of play, and we're about 3 minutes in. Outside for Love. Hero outside. From downtown. No luck on that one. And it's Cleveland the other way. Pass to Mobley. Outside Garland. Another miss by Garland. And granted, last year's playoffs, Jimmy Butler became the first player since Jordan to author multiple 40-point, 4-steal games in a single series.
And in 2020, the third player ever to record a 40-point triple-double in the finals. I mean, just legendary stuff.
And here are the Cavaliers now, after the basket by Miami. Outside Mitchell. Drives to the hoop. Over Butler. 4 on the clock. From deep three-point range. Rebounded by Butler.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Yeah, he might have been feeling himself a little too much on that one. He can hit it, but not consistently.
Now here's Mobley. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Outside Garland. From deep. The Cavaliers again cannot hit.
The green light they gave him early should probably turn red. He needs to get others involved.
Stolen by Hero. 5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Love passes to Butler. Hero on the wing. Back to Butler. Here's Love. Pass to Martin. And it comes off the front of the rim.
Almost too wide open there. That's like a warm-up jumper for him.
The three from Mitchell. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And so the first quarter is in the books. It's the Heat. They lead by 6. And we'll be back in just a minute with the start of the second quarter.
Fans, your Heat Youth Dance Team. Here comes the Heat Dance.
If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter in this one. Let's quickly break down what we've seen from the Heat.
Give it up for their D. They're battling, communicating, and coming up with key stops.
It's been a group effort, and that's what it takes to play the kind of defense that they've played. Great showing from them.
On the court for the Cavaliers. The lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen are together inside. Darius Garland is out there with Donovan Mitchell. And it's Lopez in at the 3, the small forward. Hero, no good.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
And for the Cavaliers, RJ, they found a little bit of rhythm, finally, after the LeBron era.
They sure have. A little 3-year skid. It looked like they were lost, but they kept some veterans around and brought in some great young talent. Maybe not title contenders, but they can make a big splash.
Now here's Martin. And the 3 off target.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Here's Mitchell. And Hero grabs the board. The Heat with the lead. Butler passes to Martin. Love for 3. Pure from three-point range. Love's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Lightning quick release from Love there.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, guys, the Cavaliers have surprised many with their ascension. Coach Bickerstaff said they had to be really patient through some difficult times, but his star center, Jared Allen, said, quote, no matter who's in front of us, big or small, we're going to go out there and fight till the end. Brian?
Yeah, that's what got him here, Allie. Thank you. Here's Hero. After the Cavs picked up a basket a moment ago. Adebayo, a screen on Garland. To the left wing. And Adebayo slams it in.
What a confident dunk by Adebayo. He knows there's little the defense can do once he's elevated.
Garland against Hero. Baseline try. Garland, no good.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
Yeah, right now, he's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
Now here's Hero. He's got 6. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Allen can't get it to go.
And you got to give credit to the D for never giving up on the play and doing just enough to bother him at the rim.
Here's Love. And that one off the back of the rim and in. And now an 11-point Heat lead. Granted, it's a shooter's league, and we're seeing more and more big men float out to the perimeter and knocking them down.
Well, B.A., the game has evolved, and the shooting, particularly from the bigs, is fantastic. But, you know, I wish the bigs had a little bit more diversity. I don't mind shooting from the perimeter, but every once in a while, go mix it up and take advantage of your size mismatch in the paint.
Now here's Adebayo. Here's Martin. Outside Love. Let's go with a 3. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
Garland, no good. The Heat have gone 3 for 7 here in the second quarter. Here's Adebayo. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to be on Robin Lopez. Well, an all-star appearance for Bam Adebayo in 2020. Grant, you think he can get back there?
No doubt. I mean, I think the bigger issue is we've seen his numbers taper off just in the postseason. Can he reverse that and bring his best when it matters most?
Now here's Mitchell. 5 points in the game. Over Butler. Denied by Adebayo.
What a menacing swat by Bam, letting them know there are no easy shots when he's around.
So the ball out of bounds. Hero touched it last.
That pass wandered off target. Can't lose focus on the little bitty things.
The Cavs trailing. Left side Mitchell. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Cavs will retain possession.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
That's fine. You love the effort, not making things easy for the opposition on offense.
1:11 left in the second. Garland, the pass to Mobley. Back to Garland. Excellent D there from Hero. Miami's gone just 1 of 5 so far this quarter from 3. And here's Butler outside. Offensive rebound. From deep three-point range. 5 to shoot. Jacks up a 3. That shot off. And it's Cleveland the other way. Deflects the pass. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Butler.
Oh, they're lucky that pass was just tipped and not taken. Could have been worse.
And we've got 28 seconds left in the second period. Outside Mitchell. Over Butler. And that one hits the back iron.
And usually that's a bucket for him. But look, nobody's perfect in the mid-range.
To the middle. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Butler's got his first bucket in this one.
You could argue that Kevin Love is the finest passing big of his generation. I don't know who's making that argument, but he is always looking to get others involved.
Outside for Mitchell. And so it's the Miami Heat. They lead.
Score. Your Miami Heat 20. The Cavaliers 9.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. How about Tyler Hero displaying all of his skills today?
Yeah, you got to appreciate the hustle he's shown on the glass.
Kevin Love out there with Caleb Martin. Then there's Tyler Hero. Then there's Jimmy Butler. And it's Adebayo in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group in the game for the Heat. Now here's Butler. They lead by 11, largest margin of the game. Martin with the bucket.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Here's Mitchell. He's got 5. And it's Kevin Love with the foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Right side Mitchell tries to break his ice, and he sinks the layup. Mitchell's got 7 points.
All heart. Mitchell scoring down low. I mean, Donovan plays the game with such passion.
One thing I'll say about the Cavs, it's become clear these past few seasons, their front office is not afraid to make some bold moves.
Hero with the bucket.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
Now here's Garland. Outside for Mitchell. Shot clock at 6. Fires from deep. Miami grabs the miss. And Richard, I'm sure Cleveland fans welcome the front office taking the initiative.
Yeah, it's been a tough few years, and they needed to take some aggressive steps, and they did. And now they've got one of the best young core groups in the NBA.
Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
Adebayo, a screen on Garland. Hero for three. The rebound by Garland. For Cleveland, they've gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Here's Mitchell. And it's Miami with a rebound. Love's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Butler. Oh, not wasting any time and taking the shot and hitting it. And the Heat lead by 15. Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. Out to Garland. Here's the three. Love grabs the miss. Love's got rebound number 7 tonight. The Heat have gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Fades away. And Adebayo with the basket on the assist by Butler. Adebayo's got 7.
Continuing to evolve his game. I like when Adebayo takes and makes mid-range J's.
Outside Butler. And a miss there on the triple. Cleveland has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Garland for 3. Gets the 3 ball to go. He's got 5.
Such a consistent shooter. Garland has worked so hard on his three-point shot.
Hero outside. Pass to Butler. 3-pointer. Offensive rebound. Martin outside. This one for 3. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Lopez with it. Martin picks him up. Here's Mobley. And it's in there. Mobley's gotten his 2nd bucket.
Look, even against contact, even if you try and be physical with him, Mobley, this man just stays strong and gets it to go. And, man, it has been so impressive watching Evan Mobley, my pick for the Rookie of the Year, make such a quick impact in the league. You've got to be excited about his future.
Now here's Mitchell. He's got 9 to the paint. 50 seconds left in the third quarter. They grab their own miss to the wing on the left. And here's Lopez from the arc. Tries to save it. Out of bounds. It'll be Miami's ball. So Miami ends up going with a new group. The Heat shooting just 36% in the third. Oladipo outside. 3-pointer. Rebounded by Lopez. Lopez has got 6 rebounds now in the game. 3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Mitchell. Money from 17 feet out. Mitchell's got 11 points.
A viable threat from the mid-range. Mitchell is excellent at recognizing when to take these shots.
Here's Oladipo. Out of bounds. It'll be Cleveland ball.
That was an, okay, let's say that was an odd play. You don't see missed connections like that too often.
Outside Garland. From deep, Mitchell. And so it's the Miami Heat ending the quarter up 10. The hustle they've shown on defense has been tremendous. And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. And Miami has possession. 17 points was their biggest margin. And Cleveland looking at who they've got to start the fourth. The lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen are together inside. Donovan Mitchell out there with Darius Garland. And it's Lopez in at the small forward position. Here's Garland. And finished off by Garland.
This man has a real crafty handle. Garland, I bet he surprises himself sometimes with his moves.
Outside Butler. Inside. Stolen by Mobley. On the break. Garland for 3. Drops in the 3.
A consistent threat from outside. Garland looks to fire whenever he can get open from there.
Here's Here's Hero. Ooh, he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. They'll pin that one on Jared Allen. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Heat. And Grant, no team better than Miami at developing undrafted prospects.
I mean, for key roles, too. You look at last year's playoffs, Strus, Martin, Vincent, Robinson. It's allowed Miami to stay on top in a salary cap-driven league.
And we played through about a minute here in the fourth. Butler against Mitchell. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
We love to see Mitchell explode like this on offense. A guy who has so much potential as an elite scorer.
Back to Hero. Puts up a three. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Butler's got 6 assists now in the game.
And just shredding apart the defense with his passing. He's helping to pace this offense so well.
He's locked in with his teammates right now, setting guys up in perfect position. That is a hard-run rebound, a man's rebound right there. Way to battle for it inside.
And he lobs it up to the rim. Oh, and a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. And now the Cavaliers on the break. Garland, the pass to Allen. And it's Allen who slams it home.
When you combine his length and leaping ability, Allen is a ridiculous lob threat.
Outside Butler. Martin outside. Kicks it to Hero. Shot clock at 5. The Heat need to get one up in a hurry. Butler can't get it to go. Cleveland has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Down low. And Mobley throws it down.
It must be nice to have a 7-footer like Mobley that you could just throw pretty much anything up there and he'll go get it.
Butler passes to Love. Butler against Mitchell. Hero for 3. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Lopez has got 7 rebounds in the game. Garland for 3. Knocks down the triple. Now just a 1-point Heat lead.
Those are huge points from Darius Garland. This guy has become the go-to man for them in these moments. And look, you know what? Teammates need him to be big in these big moments.
Stepping up to secure the board, he just wanted it more.
Now the Cavaliers with it. They're on a 14-5 run. Pass to Mobley. Mitchell with the ball. Covered by Love. Love against Mitchell. Oh, and they take the lead. Mitchell's got 4 points in the quarter.
And when you need a bucket, look to a guy like Mitchell. He's so effective on the floor at finding his scoring opportunities.
Butler. Martin pass to Butler. And the shot's good. And the Heat lead by 1.
This is Jimmy Buckets at his best. Rising to a challenge and delivering for his team.
From the arc. Garland, no good. Well, the Heat's shooting at about 34% here in this game. Pass to Hero. There's the 3. Oh, nails the triple.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
And Mitchell launches it from deep. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. And it's the Heat with the ball. 17 points was their biggest margin. Outside Butler. 34 seconds left in the final quarter. Lets it go from deep. The rebound by Garland.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
The 3 from Mitchell. The Cavaliers again cannot hit.
And as long as he keeps missing from deep, the D will keep letting him fire away. He's just off from range right now.
Adebayo with it. So it's the Heat taking the W in a close one. Boy, a hard-fought game. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. Thank you for joining us.
opposing teams. And it should be a lot of fun watching these teams move the ball.
One of the things that strikes you about both of these teams is that they really enjoy playing with one another. Both play an unselfish brand of basketball. The ball is moving, everybody's touching it, and usually that's when the confidence is sky high.
Here are the 5 for the Raptors. The forwards are Barnes and Siakam. Anunoby out there with Fred VanVleet. And it's Pirtle in at the 5. Now, Hero. To the inside. Here's Adebayo. Outside for Martin. Fires for 3. Butler in the corner. That's in, coming off an assist from Adebayo.
And down in the corners, Butler can be dangerous. He's pretty comfortable with that shot.
Passes it to Anunoby. And down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
There is an imagination, a creativity. This guy's passing drives the offense.
And the Raptors doors with one of the elite front offices recognized in the NBA.
And Kevin, because of that, a highly paid one as well. Remember, a recruitment battle, not just with the NBA, but English soccer to keep their leadership intact. But the track record is there to justify that top billing, no doubt about it.
Now here's Barnes, following the miss by Kevin Love. Count that one from VanVleet.
Well, because of his high basketball IQ, Fred VanVleet understands catch and shoot. I'm shot ready, jumper in.
Now, Hero, outside for Martin. Off target from three-point range. Greg, I'm sure their coach is very pleased with their offensive flow right now.
I mean, it's harder than it looks to get it going like this. Now they just have to maintain it.
You can see how well Scotty Barnes moves on a basketball floor. I mean that north and south, and what hops this young man has.
Offensive struggles continue, missing again. VanVleet outside. There's the pass to Anunoby. Over in the corner, Barnes, 3 on the clock. Goes up on the high post. Misses off the left iron. The Heat trail by 7. Hero with it. Picked up by VanVleet. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Well, Kevin, I did speak with head coach Eric Spoelstra. He was worried about their interior defense. He doesn't want them getting gutted in the paint. He told his players, look, they're going to score, but we've got to make it difficult on them to give ourselves a chance to win. Guys, let's see if they can follow that advice.
Thank you, David. Here's Hero. Following the basket by Pascal Siakam. Count it.
No hesitation from Adebayo there. I had to love seeing him taking this shot with confidence.
VanVleet against Hero. Kicks it out to Siakam. Driving inside. And finished off by Siakam.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Now here's Love. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Martin finds Hero. Love outside. This one for 3. Here's Butler. The Heat need to get a shot off. It's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Raptors leading by 9. VanVleet outside. Siakam outside. Pass to Pirtle. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. For Miami, they've gone just 2 of 8 shooting so far, just 25%. Here's Butler, kicks it out to Love. Offline with his 3.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
Here's Siakam. Tries again on the wing, Anunoby. Back to Siakam. over Love. Siakam's shot is off. Butler passes to Hero, and he jams it with authority.
Well, this is one of the strongest aspects of Jimmy Butler's game, playmaking for his teammates. Over the years, boy, he has gotten so much better.
And so it's the Toronto Raptors heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter.
Your Heat Youth Dance Team.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far, halfway through the first half in this one. And what do you guys think about the Raptors here so far in this one?
Guys, I love their defense in that first period. They were in position and just challenging shots.
Well, I think they combined great intelligence with great effort, and you can see the results.
They've got Adebayo. Martin is out there with Kevin Love. Then it's Butler. And it's Hero into the point guard. So that's who Miami starts the second with.
And winning has become more consistent in Miami than ever. Jimmy Butler was acquired, made it all the way to the finals in his first year, and have steadily won games each season.
And with the Heat, GA, they've been a consistent force in the Eastern Conference.
Kevin, lots of talent up and down that roster, from stars like Butler and all the way down to the role players. This is just a solid team.
Boy, a really soft touch on display. It is a luxury to have a big man who can hit from the line at a consistent rate.
Siakam outside. That falls. Great assist by Van Vliet. Van Vliet's got 4 assists in the game. Van Vliet against Hero. Pass to Martin. From past the arc. And it goes out of bounds. A last touch by Purtle. And the great Dwayne Wade in attendance here in Miami.
Yeah, a 3-time champion with the Heat. Helped bring them their first banner. In this town, that man is royal.
And when people talk about defense, the term boxes and elbows comes up a lot. Great for our audience. Can you explain what that's about?
It's a great point, Kevin. And listen, the 2 defenders on what we call the boxes, that's down in the low post area. You see those 2 boxes down at the end of the free throw line. And then you have the 2 defenders on the elbows. So that's the edge of the free throw line. The idea to close down the paint.
Well, high percentage shots are always at a premium. Pascal Siakam gets a great look there.
Hero with it. He's picked up by Anunoby. And stolen by Siakam. Barnes kicks to Siakam. The kick out to Barnes. Siakam with it. 8 points for him. Pass to Purtle. Shot clock at 6. Shoots from the high post. And again, it's Toronto converting.
Well, Fred VanVleet, we've seen him. He's able off the dribble to create enough space for his shot.
And when the stakes get high and you need a big shot, we know how dependable Fred VanVleet is.
It feels to me, Greg, like the bigger the moment, the more dangerous Fred VanVleet is. We've seen him so many times knock down so many huge shots. Doesn't matter the setting, Eastern Conference Finals or NBA Finals. This guy, the very definition of fearless.
And that one is good. And now it's an 8-point Toronto lead.
How about the jump shot by Scotty Barnes? Look out, folks.
Hero passes to Martin. The kick outside to Butler. Love outside. Hero finds Love over Siakam. There's Hero with the 3. Oh, good on that one.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And that's out of bounds. Toronto will retain possession.
Extremely fortunate they didn't lose the ball there.
Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. Siakam inside. He's guarded by Love. Purtle kicks to Van Vliet. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. And stolen by Barnes. Fast break Toronto. Van Vliet with the ball. Barnes outside. Kicks it out to Van Vliet. Clock at 6. Into the lane, and Butler sends it back.
Well, there are times on the defensive end where Jimmy Butler is locked down. He wants to send it back with the block, and he does exactly that.
Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Kicks it out to Siakam. Lets it go from deep. That one, no good. Good D by Love. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Ulmer. David?
Thanks, guys. A busy few years for Nick Nurse. In 2019, he helped lead the Raptors to the title, and he was the 2020 Coach of the Year. He says, it means a lot to me that this city and this country loves this team so much, and we can go out there and give them something to be proud of. Of course, Kevin, he's been a key part of that success. Back to you.
Maybe the single most important part of their success, DA. Thank you so much. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Raptors.
And just a great job so far applying pressure defensively. The opposition is on their heels with the ball in their hand. Nightmares clamps thus far.
And they've also done a really good job taking advantage of miscues. Their defense has been stifling in this one.
Now, here's Siakam. Jimmy Butler unable to get his last shot to go. Connects from three-point range.
Nice job by OG Anunoby to be aggressive from distance.
Inside and stolen by Siakam. And here we go. Fast break. Van Vliet's got it. Here's the three. It's Adebayo with the rebound. Butler passes to Hero. Jacks up a three. Love dishes to Butler. Back to Love. And that one released in time, but no good.
I'll tell you, these...
Thank you, David. And we'll be...
Your Miami Heat, 17. The Raptors, 26.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. And it's Butler with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. They trail by 9 points.
The Raptors are only a few years removed from its championship in 2019. Boy, a lot has changed since then.
Setting the floor for the Raptors. Achua is out there with Young. Then it's Porter. Then it's Gary Trent. And it's Banton in at the one spot. And so here's Toronto. After Jimmy Butler made that last three-pointer. Banton the pass to Porter. From deep. Stolen away. Whoops, they pick off the pass. The pass to Trent. To the paint. And Young slams it home.
That's unselfishness from Trent Jr. We know he wants to score it, but when your teammate's that wide open, just simply put the ball where it needs to be.
A lot of change. Toronto is without some of the key pieces from that title team, and it wasn't that long ago. But, Greg, they haven't had to go through a full rebuild. There are some remaining parts.
Listen, the talent they have is still undeniable, and they've got a good mix of young up-and-comers and players in the prime of their career.
And the Heat going with the whole new group on the floor. And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Young outside. Pass to Banton. The kick out to Porter. Just 5 on the clock. Trent outside. The Raptors need to get a shot up. And that one's good by Porter.
You can see Porter's confidence building steadily. The catch-and-shoot jumper becoming a real weapon.
Oladipo outside. Strus passes to Oladipo. Fades. That one a little long. Raptors leading by 10. Porter looking it over. Toronto working the ball around now. From deep three-point range, an absolute bomb from three-point range. Porter's got 5 points now in the quarter. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. And Robinson wide open. He shoots. Here's Zeller. Outside Robinson. Jovic, defended by Young. And again, it's the Heat missing. Toronto, they've gone 3 of 3 from the field since halftime. So the wing on the left. Second chance shot. The shot's good from Achua. And the Raptors lead by 15.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, our man is going for the jugular.
Jovic, defended by Young. They get it again. Outside for Robinson. Here's Oladipo. And he can't stop this drought. Another miss. Raptors leading by 15. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
And the Heat going with the whole new group on the floor. Now, here's Porter. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 15 points. Trent gets the bucket.
It's not just the assertiveness of Gary Trent Jr., folks. It's about the accuracy. I don't care what kind of range he's shooting from.
Here's Hero. Butler on the wing. Back to Hero. Good, and Butler gets the assist.
And providing the scoreboard they needed. That stops a 12-0 run by Toronto.
Toronto's gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. Trent up top. The kick out to Porter. Lets the three fly. And again, Toronto with the triple.
Well, Otto Porter has become a three-point specialist. This guy's so efficient from that range.
Hero against Porter. Hero passes to Martin. Kicks it out to Hero. Trains the three-pointer. Hero's got 7 points.
Well, there's an unpredictability to his offensive game. He is always keeping the defense off balance.
Poked loose and stolen by Butler. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. 26 seconds left in the third. Tries again, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on Gary Trent Jr.
Well, this to me is the problem with defending Butler. He typically takes it so strong, it's hard not to bite on that pump fake.
And the Raptors going out now with a whole new group.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Love against Siakam. Dishes it to Pirtle. Back to Siakam. Just 3 on the clock. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Well, with that 6'9" length, right? Siakam uses those long limbs to create contact, get himself some free throws. Nicely done.
Now Hero. No good on the last second attempt there. And so it's Toronto with a sizable lead as the
fans, please give a big round of applause.
Oh, we have the chance now, folks. Let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
Well, this is why great point guard play is so critical in today's NBA, and you see it right there on display.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Kevin Love out there with Bam Adebayo. Then it's Butler. Then it's Tyler Hero. And it's Martin in at the 3 spot. That's the group in the game for the Heat. Count that one from Van Vliet.
Boy, Pascal Siakam plays at his own pace, able to find the open man.
The Heat trail by 18. Here's Hero. The kick outside to Butler. Love with a wide open look. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Butler's got his 4th assist in this one.
How about the timing? Could be the difference between an assist and a turnover. Nice delivery.
Now here's Van Vliet. Inside, here's Pirtle, and the dunk by Pirtle.
I think this guy's a threat to throw it down every time Pirtle gets his hands on the ball. This guy has tremendous size and takes advantage.
Hero against Van Vliet. Hero kicks to Adebayo. And the Heat, another three.
Listen, this guy is not the most dangerous threat from there, but you have got to honor the shooting a little bit.
Van Vliet looking around. From deep. Love grabs the board. Miami's got the three-point shot off 16 times tonight. 7 times they've hit it. 9 times they've missed. From the arc, gets the three-pointer to fall.
There's a certain rhythm and pace to the way Kevin Love plays the game. He knows when to spot up off the pass.
Van Vliet outside. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. 2 points, that one goes.
And that's right where they wanted to go with the ball, in rhythm.
Hero passes to Butler, kicks it out to Love. Stolen by Van Vliet. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one on Love.
Well, of course, Scotty Barnes won the Rookie of the Year in 21-22, guys. And you talk about a well-rounded basketball player who will affect winning with both his offensive ability and his defensive versatility.
Hero on the wing, covered by Van Vliet. Love kicks to Butler. Back to Love. Good D by Siakam.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Raptors.
Well, I've been impressed with the ball movement all game long. They're really looking to just make that extra pass.
I also like how they've played in the painted area. They've made an effort to work on the inside and convert those chances.
Now, here's Siakam. Kicks it to Barnes. Van Vliet outside. Shot clock at 6. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. And Butler, here we go. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Well, with that frame and rugged mentality, there is never a moment where Jimmy Butler will shy away from contact.
And they haven't let points get away from them at the line tonight. That's always something that'll allow a coaching staff to breathe a little easier.
Oh, here's Van Vliet. 1:52 left in the fourth quarter. He feeds it to Pirtle. Trying to find Van Vliet and gets it to him. Just 4 to shoot. And a wide open look for Siakam. Good, and Van Vliet gets the assist. And that's 12 points for Siakam. Butler against Barnes. Outside, Martin. There's the dish to Butler. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
Yeah, how about that one? Able to maintain control and finish the play.
We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Kicks it out to Siakam. Back to Van Vliet. 6 on the shot clock. On the wing, Anunoby. Here's Pirtle. Rebound by the Heat.
And clearly, we will not be witnessing a spirited comeback tonight, albeit as exciting as that would be. This was an excellent all-around performance for the Raptors.
They never settled for mediocre shots.
And Kevin, they had great penetration this time out.
And a great team effort tonight, helped in large part with contributions, and the nice night it ended up being for Fred Van Vliet.
This guy putting on a passing clinic. If you want to know how to run an offense, roll back the tape from this evening.
And stolen by Siakam. Fast break Toronto. And Pirtle gets it to go on the assist by Siakam. And the Raptors lead by 14.
Well, they knew it would be a hostile environment, and they rose to the challenge.
And sometimes when everyone's rooting against you, it seems to bring the unit closer together. It certainly did tonight.
Well, for the Raptors, they can just run out the clock. Now here's Barnes. And so Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin. They came in here and took care of business.
Thank you, Brian.
Yeah, fans in high places for sure, Allie. Thanks. And it's the Cavaliers to start out. Now Garland. So the Raptors starting 5. The forward duo, the athletic pair of Barnes and Siakam. Fred VanVleet out there with OG Anunoby. And it's Pirtle in at center, filling out the middle. 6 to shoot. Mitchell drives in. Banked it in off the glass. Look at it, tonight's matchup. Both front courts are outstanding. This should be quite a battle here, Smitty.
It should be. The big man in the spotlight in this one. Rebounding and everything in the paint. This should be a great showdown. Strength versus strength.
Garland against VanVleet. Pass to Pirtle. Siakam outside. 5 on the clock. 3-pointer off the mark. And here comes Cleveland. Mitchell finds Allen. Back to Mitchell. About a minute into this first quarter. Here's Okoro. And he hits the jumper. Now here's VanVleet. Outside Anunoby. Kicks it out to Barnes. Siakam outside. Driving to the basket, and the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. No team has had to make more sacrifices than Toronto during the pandemic.
You were right about that, BA. I mean, they had to change their home base to Tampa. In essence, they spent an entire season on the road. It was tough for everyone, but the Raptors faced some big challenges.
Now here's Garland. Outside Mitchell. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
This guy just gets buckets. Donovan understands his team expects him to score inside.
VanVleet with it. Now guarded by Mobley. And here's Siakam for 3. Mitchell grabs a miss. For Cleveland, they've gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. The crossover, and Mitchell with the slam.
That's the result of hard work. Mitchell just gets better and better off the bounce.
VanVleet against Garland. Here's Barnes. Here's Pirtle. Kicks it out to Siakam. Shoots over Mobley. Here's Pirtle. And the dunk by Pirtle.
Got to be on the lookout for Pirtle crashing the glass, using his body to wreck the defense on the boards.
Garland with the ball. Outside Mitchell. Back to Garland. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. Toronto trailing.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
VanVleet outside. Kicks it out to Anunoby. Good. And VanVleet gets the assist.
I like how Fred VanVleet stays patient. Eyes up, finds the breakdown in the defense. It's rare for an undrafted player to make an impact, but Fred VanVleet has earned his spot in the league. The 6th man on a title team back in 2019, and he's become an all-star.
Now here's VanVleet. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Kicks it out to Barnes. Oh, again, Toronto with a triple.
Nice, quick decision from Scotty Barnes, and he knocks it down.
Smitty, VanVleet's become an all-star. Is he the best undrafted player in the NBA, you think?
Well, B.A., Ben Wallace is the standard. A multiple-time Defensive Player of the Year winner. Champions like Bruce Bowen and Udonis Haslem, they're right up there. But Fred VanVleet has a chance when it's all said and done to be the best.
Anunoby, perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
Much improved footwork, and he's already very strong. Anunoby getting it done inside.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
And finished off by Garland.
What? Wait. Hey, dunks are always for the big boys.
Emphatic move by the point guard.
Burkett just landed in. He wanted to make a statement.
Three-pointer, Van Vliet. No good. And Cleveland will come the other way. On the wing, Mitchell. 6 points for him. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
And the ball out of play. The Raptors will have it.
I'm not sure what happened there. You just can't give away possessions in this league.
Here's Toronto with the ball. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. 12 seconds left in the first. And he banks in the layup.
To counter the size deficiency, Van Vliet has developed an insane number of moves inside.
Garland for three. Hits a three-pointer. Garland's got 5 now.
What an incredible ankle breaker to help create space for his shot.
Anunoby for 3. And a clear foul there as he shot the triple. He'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
Hey, nice work tracking the foul from deep. He'll shoot 3.
But he's still polishing the skill set. Anunoby has the size and versatility that every team wants out of his wings.
And he nails the third. Well, offense is the order of the day as the first quarter comes to a close. Raptors out in front, up hot.
Fans, please give a big round of applause.
Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. You know, you take a look at the Raptors' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
Well, we've watched them force their way to the line, and it seems to be working so far.
They just look hungrier out there. They don't mind taking the pounding.
So for Toronto right now, the forward duo, the athletic pair of Barnes and Siakam. OG Anunoby out there with Fred Van Vliet. And it's Pirtle in at the center position. Anunoby finds Barnes. No luck. They battled on the glass, but they couldn't knock it down. Here's Mitchell. And Mitchell with the slam.
Donovan Mitchell's vertical is insane. He gets off the ground with such ease for these throwdowns.
Garland against Van Vliet. It's Barnes on the wing. Back to Van Vliet. Shot clock at 6. Kicks it out to Barnes. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers. And that's an intentional foul.
His first team foul.
Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Mobley passes to Garland. That ties the game. Garland's got 7.
Talented, driven. He puts constant pressure on your defense.
Van Vliet against Garland. Anunoby on the wing. All right, Smitty, let's talk defense. Yes, that side of the ball. What makes a great defensive player in today's game?
I think the number one thing for me is grit. Also, D is about heart and desire. The best defenders never take a play off. They play hard all the time. They also study film, and a lot of playing defense is mental.
Van Vliet, the pass to Pirtle. It's stolen by Garland. All by himself. And Mobley throws it down.
Because he attracts so much defensive attention, Donovan Mitchell often finds teammates all alone.
Van Vliet, the pass to Barnes. Siakam for 3. And the Raptors miss again. The Cavaliers have gotten 3 or 4 field goals in the second quarter. Here's Mitchell. He drives in. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
What you love about Donovan Mitchell, not only does he explode into his moves, he finishes with authority.
Kicks it out to Anunoby. Back to Van Vliet. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Pirtle. Over Allen. And the Raptors miss again. And here comes Cleveland. They've gone on an 8-0 run. And after a few seasons of anemic offense, the Cavs have finally started to turn things around.
Yes, they have, and they made a big step forward. Now, there's a nice balance to their offense.
Now a timeout called by Toronto. And as the coaches draw up their strategies, the players staying hydrated with some Gatorade. That's key to keeping them at their best all the way up to the buzzer.
It really is, and every one of those players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
The Raptors have gone 0 for 6 in the second. Not looking good. Garland against Van Vliet. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Beautiful call that time up the floor. The hard screen frees him up for the bunny.
Garland against Van Vliet.
2 minutes.
Garland up top. 7 points in the game. Clock at 6. Out left to the wing. With the 10-footer. 1:21 left in the first half of basketball. That one goes in.
Tremendous effort from Allen, one of the top offensive rebounders in the game.
Van Vliet outside. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Cavaliers.
Establishing a paint presence early in the game, it really helps and pays big dividends down the line because it frees up your perimeter.
And another thing they've done is look to shoot from the mid-range often. So far, it's really paying off for them.
Pass to Okoro. And he jams it home with authority.
We know he's an explosive guard with a scoring mentality, but he's making big plays for others.
Van Vliet outside. He can't hit that time. Garland with the defensive effort. Mitchell with the ball. He's picked up by Pirtle. Mitchell, the pass to Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
A little exclamation point. Van Vliet against Garland. Van Vliet misses. Outside Garland. And the Cavaliers, another 3.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. You must stay aggressive.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They came in focused and they've executed.
And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers. Thanks very much, Allie.
Your Cavaliers, 32. The Raptors, 20.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. What a game we're seeing from Donovan Mitchell.
What makes him an exciting player is the ultra-aggressive mindset that we saw over and over in the first half.
And not standing around, not settling for perimeter shots. He's looking to attack.
The lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen are together inside. Darius Garland is out there with Mitchell. And it's Okoro in at the 3. That's J.B. Bickerstaff's 5 as we get going in the second half.
I like that Allen plays with attitude. He's got a competitive streak, and it blends so well with his natural athletic ability.
Both good from the line that time. And Smitty, the Toronto Raptors, the lone Canadian team in the NBA, they take great pride in that.
Since the Grizzlies relocated to Memphis in 2001, Canada has belonged to the Raptors. BA, you can tell they take pride in this. They don't just represent the city of Toronto, but the entire country.
And Toronto calls time here. Trent outside. Pass to Boucher. Back to Trent. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Trent.
Misread each other on the pass. Tried to recover, but too late.
Well, the Cavaliers shooting a legendary 79%. Their offense is just on a tear. Mobley on a screen. The three from Mitchell. Achua with a steal. Young against Garland. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. Here's Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. Love it.
This has been an impressive performance tonight. Even with a big lead, they've maintained their focus.
And the layup is good off the glass.
Fights his way through the trees. Gary Trent Jr. with a nice finish.
And here's Garland. He's got 10. Right around a minute and a half played in the third quarter. Nice move. Outside for Mitchell. Just 4 to shoot. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
When Donovan Mitchell gets fired up, you better watch out. We know he's capable of having a big night.
And Grant, Donovan Mitchell wears the number 45. Not one we see a lot of in the NBA.
That's true, B.A. But Donovan's got a good reason to wear it. Paying homage to Michael Jordan. Mitchell said growing up, everyone always took 23, so he went to MJ's return number, 45.
Gary Trent Jr., his teammate, was so open, he could have passed it with his eyes closed.
Trent against Garland. Outside Mitchell. The three is up. It's another three for Cleveland.
Terrific job in the screen and roll. Mitchell creates, whether it be for others or for himself.
Knocked away. Ooh, stolen by Allen. It's stolen by Trent. To the middle. And finished off by Boucher.
Playing above the rim, Chris Boucher's a great alley-oop partner.
Cleveland has gone 3 of 4 from distance in this game. Garland against Trent. Right side Mitchell.
Remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
6 on the shot clock. Oh, rejected by Boucher.
And the timing on the block. Boucher's defense continues to impress.
Porter the pass to Trent. A minute 37 left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Outside for Boucher. Outside Porter. To the inside. Trent. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
It's so easy to get frustrated when you make mistakes, but you have to keep battling.
It's just one trip down the court, but you have to have short memory in this league or you won't last long.
So Toronto ends up going with a new group. Mitchell against Anunoby. Okoro on the wing. Cleveland needs to get off a shot, and the shot is good by Garland.
This is what he gives you night in and night out. Stellar production at the offensive end.
Van Vliet, the pass to Siakam. Kicks it out to Barnes. The 3-ball counted from distance. Barnes has got 6.
Doesn't take many. Scotty Barnes, money on that 3.
Now a timeout called by Cleveland.
It's time for T-shirts.
That 2021 draft class was stacked with talent. You look at a guy like Scotty Barnes, he went 4th overall, a player any team would love to have.
It may be a player's league, but the coaches obviously play a big part as well.
Yeah, if that weren't the case, you wouldn't see so many coaching changes in the offseason.
Cleveland calls timeout.
Who up there with the T-shirt? Get wild!
There's 49 seconds left in the third quarter.
For your
against Garland. Mobley on a screen. Launches a three. Garland, no good. The Raptors have gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to go since the break. Back to Van Vliet. 23 seconds left in the third quarter. Pass to Siakam. And he buries that one. Back rim and in.
Can beat you from mid-range as well. Siakam adding more nuances to his game every year.
Here's Garland. And it's good from the elbow. Garland's got 5 points now this quarter.
You really have to question the defensive effort on that possession.
They are getting buried tonight with plays like that one, allowing too much space for a good shooter.
And here, and a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, you also have the location of the pass. Puts it right where it needs to be, where his man can do something with it.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. So for the Raptors right now, the forward duo, the athletic pair of Barnes and Siakam. OG Anunoby out there with Fred Van Vliet. And it's Pirtle in at the 5, down low. Van Vliet misses. Cleveland has gone 4 of 6 from three-point range thus far. Now Mitchell. Pass to Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
Getting up and then throwing it down.
Oh, that was a big hammer right there. Toronto calls timeout. All right, time now to present our New Balance player of the game, Donovan Mitchell.
It's almost beyond belief what he's done in this game. He's been impossible to pull off, hitting just about everything he looks at. It doesn't matter who's guarding him. He's had an answer for just about everyone.
Boy, you can see the amazing relationship he's built with the hometown fans, and it motivates him to always give them his very best. About 1 minute played here in the fourth quarter. Three-pointer, Van Vliet. The rebound by Allen. Allen's got his 7th rebound here tonight. They've got a commanding lead.
It just seems like everything is going their way.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Pascal Siakam. That'll be a second foul of the game. And the ball out of play. The Raptors will have it. And we have to take another look at that block.
Oh, now that was a block. Some much-needed energy there to jumpstart them back into this game.
Here's Van Vliet. Anunoby on the wing. Back to Van Vliet. Lets the three fly. Here's Barnes from deep. Pirtle. Cavaliers with a rebound. We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. Here's Okoro. Outside Garland. Just 5 to shoot. From behind the arc. Pirtle grabs a miss. Toronto has got nothing to fall from outside the arc here in the fourth. 0 for 4.
I mean, terrific speed from Fred Van Vliet, going all out to get where his team needs him on the break.
And for the Cavaliers, their shooting has been ridiculous. 75% in this game. Outside Mitchell. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. The Raptors have gotten only 1 of 5 to fall here in the fourth. Van Vliet with it. Guarded now by Mitchell. Garland comes with the double team. Pass to Barnes. And stolen by Mobley. Mitchell against Siakam. Now here's Mitchell. Garland with the ball. Back to Mitchell. 6 to shoot. Allen with it. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Second violation. Raptors ball.
Toronto shooting just under 40% from the field. Ooh, stolen by Allen. And here's Garland. 1:44 left in the final quarter. Now Mitchell. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Lets the 3 fly. Allen, pass to Garland. Here's Okoro for 3. And the basket's good. Off the assist from Garland. And the Cavaliers lead by 18.
They came out and had a statement win with their performance tonight. A fantastic effort to get it done here for the Cavaliers.
A pair of tremendous rebounding teams.
And these guys played a little harder tonight, and that was the edge they needed.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Donovan Mitchell.
High-level shot making, what we got a chance to witness. He responded to good defense with better offense time and time again.
Garland for 3. Offensive board. That shot missing. Toronto has got nothing to fall from outside the arc here in the 4th. 0 for 4. And then Siakam with the jam.
They're on a little run right now, but I'm wondering, where was this energy earlier?
Well, the question becomes, are they playing that much better now, or has their opponent taken the rest of the night off?
Outside Mitchell. Back to Garland. From deep. Well, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over. And Toronto has possession. They've only given up 5 points here in the 4th. Over to the wing. Pirtle finds Siakam. The 3 is up. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
And you know what? We'll give them some credit for battling today, but this one is just about over.
5 ticks left in the game. And they go to the intentional foul.
Brett VanVleet, his third team foul.
That free throw no good.
Line for your Cavaliers, Darius Garland. 2 shots.
So neither attempt will fall that time for him. And so Cleveland takes this one by a big margin. A competitive game. You have to...
To the best kid of all.
Thanks. We are in for a treat in this matchup, Greg, with two conference rivals set to clash yet again.
Yeah, we're going to see some added effort and intensity, and don't be surprised if it gets a little chippy.
So here's Miami's starting group. We've got Caleb Martin, Butler out there with Hero. Then it's Bam Adebayo, and it's Love in at the 4. Now here's Mobley. 5 to shoot. Mitchell passes to Garland. Shoots over Hero. No good on the shot, a bit long that time.
I'm not sure if family and friends are here in the stands tonight, but we wanted to show that one off. Fading away on the shot was absolutely not necessary. Yeah, undersized guys with athleticism do these kind of things, playing above the rim. Love to see him get up like that.
Garland the pass to Mitchell. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
What an incredible elevator. Don't tell Mitchell he's 6 feet. Donovan plays way bigger.
Kicks it out to Love. Sinks the three-pointer.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now, here's Garland. Here's Mobley, crosses over, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Bam Adebayo. It's his first trip to the line.
At the line for Cleveland.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. And it's Butler with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. Pass to Love. Back to Butler. Good ball movement here by Miami. Love outside. Martin for 3. Rebounded by Donovan Mitchell. Passes it to Mobley and stolen by Love. Butler on the way. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
The last thing Jimmy Butler's afraid of is a little contact.
Miami shooting their first free throws of the game. He hits both from the stripe.
A great player on a great role at the charity stripe, but he has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
Now, here's Garland. Here's Mitchell. Butler with the steal. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. Hero finds Love. Here's Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
Kevin Love, great recognition as to what was happening there. Saw the floor, saw the teammate, and saw the passing opportunity.
Butler against Mitchell. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
For Miami, they've gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Pass to Butler. Kicks it out to Hero. No good from outside.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Back to Mitchell. Shoots the three. Down it goes for his third basket in as many tries.
Okoro showing his ability to find an open teammate.
Outside Butler. And slam dunk by Butler.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with two hands on that stuff. Mitchell left side. It's hauled in by the Heat.
I saw a green light there, but he's not going to get away with that kind of lapse all that often here tonight.
Buries it from three-point range.
3 points.
Feels like Jimmy Butler is getting better on how he finds the open teammates, really elevating his playmaking skills.
Garland against Hero. Garland with the bucket.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
Hero kicks to Butler. Love outside. With the drive. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Love's got 5.
He had to step up and prevent Kevin Love from driving to the inside. Once he puts it on the deck, he's pretty much committed to finishing at the rim.
And it's Mitchell with the jam.
Put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time. Now, Hero. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Martin wide open. He fires. And the Heat, another 3.
And just no excuse, guys, for leaving a shooter like him open beyond the arc.
Over to the wing. Mobley looking it over. No good that time. Great D that time from Adebayo. And Butler, here we go. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
Man, way over the defenses. Jimmy Butler gets some airtime.
Garland, that's for 2. A shot missing.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
And so it's Miami. Great.
Fans, please give a big round of applause for your Cavaliers.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for Miami.
And guys, I love the movement, doing a great job of just getting the ball on a string, creating some opportunities.
It feels like the three-point line has opened up really early in this one, too. They've been looking confident from behind the arc, but there's a lot of attempts going on.
On the floor for Miami, we've got Butler. Martin is out there with Kevin Love. Then it's Tyler Hero. And it's Zeller in at the center position. Now, here's Mitchell. 10 points for him.
And priority number one has got to be the finish, guys, not the fancy stuff. Well, we know how Tyler Hero's a bucket, but still lots of room for growth. Last season, the Sixth Man of the Year winner, he really did struggle, though, in the postseason.
Here's Garland after the Heat pick up 2. Three-pointer gets it to go from beyond the arc. Garland's got his second basket of the night.
Well, Garland, a volume shooter right now from deep. He's capable of getting hot.
Outside Butler. Garland against Hero. And here's Love for 3. And again, Miami with the triple. And Greg, you look at the playoff shooting percentages for Hero, tailing off from his regular season numbers.
And Kevin, that's not uncommon for a younger player, but the playoffs are what matters. And to be a star, that's when you've got to deliver. He just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. Hero fires from way outside. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Hero.
That's tough because that one's preventable. The defense has nothing to do at all with that turnover.
Adebayo is checked in for Miami. The Cavaliers trail by 9. Outside Garland from downtown. That one rolling around and rims out. And so it's Butler with it. He'll bring it up for the Heat. Adebayo passes to Butler. Evan Mobley with the rebound. Cavaliers have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Now the pass to Allen. And out of bounds as the Heat gain possession. The Heat leading by 9. Outside Hero. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Here's Butler. Miami no good on that time either. The Cavaliers shooting it really well. 54% from the floor. Wound up there for Allen. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down. In decades past, teams that led the league in threes, if they shot that same rate now, would rank, Greg, dead last in the NBA. So with that thought, which teams of yesteryear probably should have shot more threes?
And that's a good one. Kevin, I think you got to look back to the Run TMC Warriors, right? How about the Larry Bird Celtics? Man, they could knock down the triple.
Now, here's Garland. After Tyler Hero's miss. He doesn't hit that one. Miami's on 4-6 from outside the arc tonight. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. Fires the 3. That one falls coming off Adebayo's feet. And the Heat lead by 10.
Tyler Hero ready to pull the trigger at any time.
Pass to Okoro. Here's Mitchell. The shake. And he sinks the layup. Mitchell's got 12 in the game.
It would take some very special defense to stop him once he gets that close to the bucket, and they weren't special that time.
Now Hero. Butler passes to Martin. Now Hero, guarded by Garland. Count that bucket. 5 points in the game.
Well, the paint can open up for Hero because he's such a good shooter, smart to attack. He had a chance to do it there.
Here's Mitchell. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
A dynamic leaper with an impressive wingspan. Mitchell usually has some flashy dunks up his sleeve.
Now Hero. He has 5. The shot by Butler. Nobody around. And the Heat, another 3.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
He's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
No coverage that time.
When he's shooting off the catch like this, these are signs of some remarkable improvement in Okoro's game.
The shot and game clock separated by 4. Hero finds Butler. Hero against Garland. Hero passes to Butler. Back to Hero. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Butler's got his 4th assist in this one.
Hero can beat his opponents from all over the floor. He can get that shot off so quick.
Oh, he had him spinning. It looks like he's dizzy after that crossover.
And so we conclude the first half. Heat lead by 8. A chance now to send it over to David. Thank you, David, and we'll be back after.
38.
Happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. It's been one outstanding game from Donovan Mitchell.
And guys, we saw just how tough he can be with the step to the rim. Great job of just attacking that first half.
Yeah, nice job of carving his way to the inside with some ease. Not much resistance out there.
In at small forward and power forward, it's Okoro and Mobley. Garland is out there with Mitchell, and it's Allen in at the 5 spot. And that's the group for J.B. Bickerstaff as we begin the second half. To the left side wing. Love against Mobley. It's Butler that time on the assist by Love. Love's got 4 assists in the game.
Just a great show of Butler's upper body strength right there as he plays through the contact.
And here's Garland for 3. Here's Mobley. Kicks it to Allen. It's stolen by Adebayo. Here's Butler. The shot from the low post is good. Butler's got the lead up to 12 now for Miami.
Well, right now, Jimmy Butler is in the zone.
Garland surveying the D. Passes it to Mitchell. Looking for Garland. He gets it there. And that one drops. Garland's got 12.
Yeah, that's one way to get back into this game. Keep getting him the ball and let him make the shots.
Outside Butler. Stolen by Mitchell. Out to the right wing. Here's Okoro. And he drives in. And he banks in the layup. Okoro's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Cavs. Outside, Hero. Kicks it out to Love. Off target from outside. And so Allen will bring it up for the Cavaliers. The 3 from Garland. Love grabs the board. Love's got 4 rebounds in this game. Outside Butler. Kicks it out to Hero. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. 10 points for him.
Well, the shortest 3 in the game is making use of that corner spot, and Hero in the right spot that time.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those 2.
And the Heat going with the whole new group on the floor. Pass to Okoro. And he uses the glass on the layup. Okoro's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Okoro making the right decision that time to keep it and score it.
The pass to Zeller. Stolen by Garland. One-on-one here.
And how's that for a one-man show? Put this fella on Broadway.
The most magnificent alley-oop we could have seen. It's Oladipo on the wing. Guarded by Garland. Count that one.
Well, Oladipo has good size, one of the bigger guards in the league, weighing 210, and that strength helps out.
Outside Garland, and stolen by Zeller. And now Oladipo pushing it up. No one back to stop him.
Oh, that's a golden opportunity to finish on the break, and he blows it.
Completely lost focus. You can't get 2 steps ahead.
The combination of shooting and speed Oladipo provides this team is invaluable. And his hunger to keep getting better, also impressive.
Oladipo hits them both. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the 3rd now. Mitchell outside. Dishes it to Allen. Back to Mitchell. Puts up a three. The Cavaliers with another miss. The Heat leading by 11. Jovic covered by Mobley. And Zeller kicks to Strus. There's Oladipo. And that misses everything.
He lacks defense there. He's going to see fewer and fewer chances if he can't bury those kind of jumpers.
Okoro passes to Mobley. Allen. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And the coaching staff and this team, they count on Allen for those second chance opportunities, so he collects 2 more.
Zeller setting the pick for Oladipo. Miami no good on that time either. Cavaliers have gone 5 of 9 on field goal attempts since halftime. The shot and game clock separated by 4. Allen dishes to Mobley. Back to Allen. Uncovered. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Got it up. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. The points coming in bunches as we wrap up the third quarter. It's been a good one.
Fans, please give a big round of applause for your Cavaliers.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us.
It's fourth quarter time. And all
The Cavaliers trail by 7. And for Miami, look at who they've got out there. Martin is out there with Kevin Love. Then it's Tyler Hero. Then there's Jimmy Butler. And it's Adebayo in at center. Mitchell kicks to Garland. 6 to shoot. For the 3. Good for his 6th make, and a dozen attempts, shooting 50% with that basket.
And great intensity here down the stretch. He's not one to shrink in the moment.
Take a look at it. Locked in right now in this moment. Wants the ball in his hands and feels real comfortable with the shot he's taking.
Stolen by Garland. In transition, here come the Cavaliers. Garland leading the charge. And the 3 off target. The Heat leading by 4. Heat moving the ball around. Here's Love. Allen with the rebound. Allen's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Allen with it. Guarded now by Kevin Love. Hero against Mobley. Lays it up off the glass.
And that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
Well, I hope there's one player on that team out there that has interest in winning this game. Right now, it doesn't look to be one.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Eric Spoelstra coaching the team during the break. With this game in the balance, he really came after his guys. He said, this is our time. Right now, be in the moment with each other. Do your job, and I promise you we'll win this game. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Timeout called, Cleveland.
Cleveland Cavaliers Screen Team. Let me hear you. Here they come, fans. It's your Cavs Powerhouse Dance Team. Timeout.
He's gotten off 12 shots from beyond the arc tonight, hitting 7 of them.
Time for T-shirts.
To the middle. It's Butler that time on the assist from Hero. 15 points for Butler.
Good job by Tyler just finding the open teammate and showing some good awareness.
Garland against Hero. Launches a 3. Cleveland gets it back. Nobody near Allen. Again, the Cavaliers score.
That's a key to provide some spacing for this offense if Jared Allen can be confident and knock down shots like that.
Pass the Butler. Garland against Hero. To the inside. It's stolen by Allen. Near the three-point line, it's Mitchell. Passes to Garland. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. Here's Allen, and the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
After committing a turnover like that, you're just praying the game doesn't come down to the last possession. You'll remember that one.
The Heat with the lead. Outside, Hero. Butler on the wing. Hero against Garland. Here's Butler. And the call on the shot sends him to the line. It goes on Isaac Okoro.
Butler gives you so much toughness and determination. This guy can really impact what the culture of your team is all about.
That free throw missing.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. So he comes up empty, missing both.
And for him, that is an ugly trip to the line. Rarely do you see him do that.
Back to Garland.
2 minutes remaining.
To tie it up. Mitchell outside. Over Martin. Mitchell finds Allen. Outside Butler. Loads it up for Adebayo. Stolen by Allen. Look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Garland. The Cavaliers again can't hit. And so it's Butler with it. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. And now the fast break. Garland with the ball. Mitchell wide open. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. Miami's gotten off 12 shots from beyond the arc tonight, hitting 7 of them. Garland against Butler. Love outside. Now Hero. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Here's Mitchell. Allen, a screen on Butler. Mitchell kicks to Garland. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Just 5 to shoot. Back to Garland. They get the rebound.
So impressive, the fortitude, the will to battle back, but it did take a lot of energy to get here.
Well, they didn't really have a choice at the position that they were. They had to fight hard. They've gotten that. They've outworked the other team. Just fighting.
Here's Butler. No good. Here's Mitchell. He kicks to Okoro. Yes!
And that's no problem as Okoro's able to rise up.
Donovan Mitchell with the assist.
Here's Adebayo. Got it! He has tied up this game. Oh, what a shot.
That kind of looks like a predictable shot, one that they want. The defense has to prevent the ball from getting into that sweet spot.
Okay, everyone. Look who's running on the floor.
It's stolen by Adebayo. And that's going to do it for regulation. So we are headed to overtime. It's teams have battled tooth and nail for 4 quarters, and now we head to overtime. Should be a blast. Garland with it. The defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. Donovan Mitchell is out there with Garland. And it's a Okoro into the small forward. It's good. Mitchell's got the first points here in the overtime period for the Cavs.
And the coaching staff loves this. Mitchell being assertive on offense and just imposing his will.
Now here's Butler. He's covered closely. Outside for Martin. 5 to shoot. Butler passes to Martin. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Cavaliers leading for 3. Mitchell knocks down the 3-ball. Mitchell's got 21 in the game.
And this is the time in the game when you want to go to your stars. Mitchell delivering.
Butler on the way. Pass to Adebayo. Good, and Butler gets the assist.
Bam stepping up and making a huge play for his team that time.
And here is Garland. Mobley outside. Feeds to Allen. Mobley trying to free himself up. Lays it up and banks it in. And the Cavaliers lead by 5. Miami's gone downtown 13 times in this game, and they're just over 50%. 7 of 13 on threes. Butler finds Hero. In the corner, it's Martin. Outside Butler. Hero on the wing. Back to Butler. Fires from deep. Evan Mobley with the rebound.
You know, the ill-advised threes isn't how you want to close the gap. You've got to have better shot selection.
There's Garland. He can't get that one to fall. Good work defensively by Martin. Outside Butler. And there's the pass to Adebayo. Butler against Mobley. And Adebayo throws it down.
And this is a huge step showing trust in Bam's play in the biggest moments.
Guys, they're not going to be in any rush on this possession.
Not with the lead. Now's the time to burn some clock.
Mitchell outside. Kicks it to Mobley. And the rebound goes to Martin. And here's Miami. On the wing, Mitchell. Defended by Butler. Now Garland. And so it's Cleveland who comes out on top here. They had to scrape and claw to push it to overtime, but they really came out in the end.
variations in the lineups out there tonight, Doris.
Yeah, I think that's the luxury of having a quality bench and some versatility. Now, if you're a head coach, you have the opportunity to tinker, mix and match lineups, see what works best, and go from there.
So a look at our starters for the Heat. We've got Caleb Barton, Kevin Love out there with Bam Adebayo. Then there's Tyler Hero, and it's Butler in at the 2.
Well, Pascal Siakam has the ability to play on the inside. And score with that length.
Here's Hero. The Raptors making their last shot. Outside for Butler. Back to Love. Just 5 on the clock. And a great assist by Butler as that one goes.
Well, just a great example of Jimmy Butler's unselfishness. On time and on target. Beautiful pass.
Hero against Van Vliet. Over to the wing. Siakam, pass to Van Vliet. Yep, count it.
Precision pass into the post. Well-earned assist.
First quarter, just over a minute played.
Sometimes it's hard to believe looking at him now, but Pascal Siakam was drafted late in the first round back in 2016. Think about it. This was the 27th pick at one point.
Love, that's good.
This is why you can't lose sight of Kevin Love even for a millisecond. He's an absolute sniper from deep.
And here's Van Vliet from the arc. Tries again. Siakam, no good.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
And he commits the intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
First team foul.
Hero against Van Vliet. Outside Butler. Martin up top. Pass to Hero. Back to Martin. 5 to shoot. Outside for Love. Lets the 3 fly.
Well, there's tremendous defensive versatility with Pascal Siakam. He's got reach, he's got length, he's got timing, and he's got quickness.
Van Vliet, pass to Pirtle. And the dunk by Pirtle.
Unselfishness can be infectious. Terrific teamwork.
And you can bet a lot of teams are kicking themselves now for not selecting Siakam.
Well, you have to be able to see what the potential in the future is. Pascal Siakam has morphed into a highly productive offensive player. And the key here, guys, is there's still much room for growth. He gets more and more dangerous by the year.
The Raptors have gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. Anunoby a screen on Hero. Van Vliet drives. Soft touch off the glass. Van Vliet's got his second basket.
Boy, what a nifty move from Fred Van Vliet. Works so hard on the handle, so tough.
Hero outside. Pass to Adebayo. Outside for Butler. To the middle. Here's Love. And a great assist by Butler as that one goes. Love's got 7.
Well, I think it's always solid execution to get Kevin Love a look on the interior. This guy can score in so many different ways in that space.
Now here's Barnes. Van Vliet outside. Down low. Here's Pirtle. And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit to sweet setup on that one.
I'm not sure which was better, Pirtle's screen or his finish, but either way, nice execution in the role.
Well, Doris, it was only a few years ago that the Raptors won an NBA title. It seems like a lot further back, though.
It does, B.A., because we're looking at a much different basketball team. Obviously, Kawhi Leonard has moved on. Kyle Lowry has moved on. In fact, many of the key players from that squad have moved on. Incredible to think they have managed to remain competitive.
Anunoby can't get it to go. Miami has gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. Here's Hero. Pass to Martin. 54 seconds left in the first quarter here. Here's Love. He's covered by Siakam. Oh, he misses the go-ahead basket. for Toronto. They've gone 5 of 8. Solid opening quarter for them. Barnes finds Siakam. Kicks it out to Barnes. Takes it inside. It doesn't go for him. And Miami will go the other way with it. To the inside. It's stolen by Pirtle. Out on his own on the break. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Opportunistic play by Scotty Barnes, recognizing his teammate makes a defensive play. Let me get out in transition.
Hero against Van Vliet. Pass to Love. Now here's Hero. Defense right on him. Outside Love. And at the end of one, a closely contested game so far. It's the Raptors. They lead by a bucket. And back to the start.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Raptors youth dance team.
And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Raptors.
They've done a great job establishing an inside presence. Now that'll open up more options offensively throughout the remainder of the game.
They've also done a really good job taking advantage of miscues. Their defense has been stifling in this one.
The forward duo, the athletic pair of Barnes and Siakam. OG Anunoby out there with Fred Van Vliet. And it's Pirtle in at the center position. That's the 5 out there for the Raptors. Siakam, and he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. And when you're trying to slow down a top scorer, often the game plan is to get physical. Brad, you would know better than anybody. What's it like in the trenches here?
Well, BA, it's interesting. I mean, it can wear on you. It's a mental challenge. When you're in the trenches trying to slow down a great offensive player, it really becomes a battle of wills. You have to stay focused, you have to be disciplined, and most importantly, you just cannot take a play off and allow a great player to get going.
Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
Van Vliet against Hero. And here's Siakam for 3.
Well, it's been an aspect of his game he's been criticized for, but you have to love the defensive effort to challenge that shot by Kevin right there.
The defense getting out-hustled on the putback. Can't let that happen.
You have got to put a body on somebody. We talk about it ad nauseum, but you've got to be disciplined with the box out.
They get it back. Martin outside. Kicks it to Hero. Goes back up. Outside Butler. Shot clock at 5. Oh, rejected by Pirtle.
Very hard to get a shot off over Jakob Pirtle when he's that tight on you. Too much size, too much length.
Siakam finds Van Vliet. Back to Siakam. And then Siakam with the jam.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, BA.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Butler on the wing. He's covered by Siakam. Double team on Butler. From deep. Again, the Heat misses. The Raptors have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second.
One thing that makes OG Anunoby unique in this league is nationality.
I've heard OG say he hopes to inspire other British players.
Well, I think, BA, he's proved that there's a road for them, right? Basketball is played all over the world, and all you need to do is find somebody to notice you. The NBA certainly becomes more international every year. Well, the defense slow to react. Jimmy Butler just takes advantage. Nice finish.
Hero against Van Vliet. Pass to Pirtle. Kicks it out to Anunoby. The Raptors need to get off a shot. Here's Siakam with the drive, and they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. And Toronto calls time here.
And something fans don't always get to see, some of the closely guarded secrets that happen in that huddle.
It's tough to hide your communications. Teams go to great lengths to try to do it, but sometimes to no avail.
If you want a free shirt, you need to be a super fan, and that means bringing home the West.
Miami has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter.
It's always a party with your north side crew.
Van Vliet against Hero. Pass to Martin. Now here's Butler. Three-pointer. Drops in the three. Butler's got 5.
Jimmy Butler is not a volume shooter. He makes every shot count. That time the delivery from deep.
And he lobs it up top. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Beautiful setup on the alley-oop.
Great catch, great flush. Martin outside. Butler on the wing. Kicks it to Hero. The 3-ball. And a great assist by Butler as that one goes. Hero's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
This guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
Van Vliet, the pass to Barnes. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Well, we know that Fred Van Vliet can be relied upon to find the open man. This guy's so consistently good at it.
Outside Butler. Martin against Barnes. And Miami again with the bucket.
That pass had to be thrown not only in the right spot, but at the right time.
Hero against Van Vliet. Siakam with a screen on Hero. And it's Kevin Love with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
13 foul.
34 seconds left in the second quarter. Picked by Pirtle. To the paint. He's got it. 4 for 4 now. He's automatic.
Well, the beauty of Pascal Siakam's game, he's still growing, and the guy is so unselfish.
Now Hero. Six to shoot. Into the lane. And it's out of bounds. That one off Pirtle. Five ticks left to play in the first half. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Raptors out in front. They're up by 2. And we'll be back for the second.
22.
As we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Man, we've seen Kevin Love really having a great game.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
One of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end. And boy, this young guy has done just that.
And on the floor for Eric Spoelstra starting the second half. Caleb Martin out there with Kevin Love. Then there's Tyler Hero. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Butler in at the 2.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
Here's Young. Hits the close-range jumper. And the Raptors lead by 2.
That's unselfishness from Trent Jr. We know he wants to score, but when your teammate's that wide open, just simply put the ball where it needs to be.
Hero, the pass to Love. Back to Hero. Pass to Martin for the lead. And again, Miami with a triple.
He's been playing great unselfish basketball, really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
And he has shown a terrific feel for how the defense is playing him and then taking advantage of that.
Here's Boucher. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Porter. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's going to be on Kevin Love.
Yeah, if Porter realizes how close the defense is on him, he simply gets the contact. Still knocking down the shot, too.
So Miami ends up going with a new group. Right around a minute and a half played in the third quarter. Oladipo against Trent. Pass to Jovic. Let's go with a three. Achua with the rebound.
He's got to be mad at himself. He won't get a better look than that.
Boy, when it comes to Precious Achua, guys, to me the talent is evident. A big guy who can contribute in a variety of ways.
Young can't hit. For Miami, they've got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Pass to Jovic. Back to Robinson. Shoots from the line. Offensive rebound. Zeller. Yes, it's good. We've seen 5 lead changes so far. Neither team able to pull away.
Yeah, this game just feels like it's going to come down to the wire.
Toronto calls timeout. A line change here for Toronto. Yurt Sevens checked in for Miami. Lowry comes in for Strus. Toronto trailing. And Doris, we've seen promising flashes from Achua early on.
Yeah, I don't think there's any question about the skill. The next step for him is focusing on becoming more consistent. If he's able to do this, his future very promising because he runs the floor, very switchable on defense, and there's growth opportunity offensively.
Marked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. Miami has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. For 3, Robinson. Fires top of the key. Zeller. Ooh, here's Zeller. Slams it home.
He flashes to the rim and is met with no resistance.
Van Vliet outside. There's Pirtle. Barnes in the post. Robinson defending. And he banks in the layup. Barnes has got 8.
You get the sense Scotty Barnes is very comfortable in the painted area. That's easy work.
Lowry finds Yurt 7. From outside the arc. Lowry, no good. Well, the Raptors shooting great. 62% from the field and continuing to get it done. Extremely competitive game thus far.
Yeah, 6 lead changes in total. I expect there to be more to come.
Lowry outside. Pass to Yurt 7. Outside Robinson. Out to Oladipo. Now here's Zeller. Covered by Pirtle. 3 on the clock. Here's Yurt 7. And they forced the shot clock violation. Great D.
Boy, that's the last thing they needed. This game too close to be making those kinds of errors.
The Raptors have gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. Van Vliet, the pass to Barnes. Van Vliet outside. Drops in the layup for 2. Van Vliet's got 4 points this quarter.
So important as a point guard in a pick and roll play to understand when it's your turn to score it. Fred Van Vliet does just that.
Pass to Yurt 7. And here's Robinson. Now Oladipo. Right side Robinson. Here's Lowry. Solid defense from Van Vliet. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Barnes, it's good. And it's a 5-point Raptor lead.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
And here's Lowry. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Here's Yurt 7. And we've reached the end of the third. Raptors out in front. They lead by 5.
Please give a big round of applause.
And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver. And he did just that.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Siakam and Achua down low at the 4 and the 5. Otto Porter is out there with OG Anunoby. And it's Barnes in at the small forward position. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Outside Porter. Tried to come right back with a three of his own, but it's no good. Miami's gotten 6 of 11 threes to go in this game. Back to Butler. That one's good. This game is all even.
Well, that kind of assist will make you very popular with your teammates. Kevin Love is adept as a big man at putting it on time and on target.
And Toronto calls time here. Hurdles checked in for Toronto. Van Vliet comes in for Porter Jr. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to find out what Nick Nurse was discussing with his players. He pleaded with the guys to stay composed, saying, quote, "Don't try to be a hero out there. We've practiced these situations, and we've got to trust one another. If we do that down the stretch, we win this game. Go get it."
Great work, Allie. Thanks.
Well, that's Scotty Barnes doing one of the things he does best, getting after the offensive glass.
Hero with it, and it's Anunoby picking him up. Butler passes to Hero. And a great assist by Butler as that one goes. Butler's got 8 assists here tonight.
They are unconscious from outside, and so far the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Tremendous momentum building toward those final possessions.
Yeah, with 8 lead changes so far, it feels like this is going to come down to the last shot.
Puts it up from 17. They get it back. And an intentional foul right there.
OG Anunoby. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Hero for 3.
Well, there's no question that Fred VanVleet's competitive toughness, his desire, and the defense is what has given him a shot to be a legit NBA force.
Barnes passes to Anunoby. And here's Siakam for 3. Hits the trifecta. And now a 4-point Raptor lead.
That's a clutch shot by a big-time shooter. And where's the D?
Hero for 3. Hero with another miss.
I know he wants to answer the 3 that was just made on the other end, but he can't let that affect his judgment. He's got to find the best shot possible.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
The finish in transition, nice and easy.
Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Hero against Van Vliet. Outside for Love. Pass to Butler. Shot to stop the run. Miami, no good that time either.
If you want to cut into a lead, you have got to trust your teammates and move the ball.
Siakam gets double. It's stolen by Love. Fast break. Here come the Heat. Butler finds Hero. Now here's Adebayo. And it's stolen by Van Vliet. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. Here's Barnes. 1:41 left in the fourth quarter. Outside Anunoby. 5 on the clock. Pass to Siakam. Love grabs the miss. Love's got his 5th rebound in this one. Butler passes to Hero. And here's Adebayo. Outside Love. Now Martin. Hero outside. Oh, stolen by Anunoby. And here they come. Three-pointer, Van Vliet. That is now his 7th field goal in 10 attempts. Impressive. All right, a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Raptors.
Their defensive intensity has served them well. It kept the offense scrambling and resulted in several steals.
And let's give them credit to the shot blocking on display. They set the tone early and have kept the pressure on defensively.
So the first one drops, and that brings them within 8.
By their very presence, certain guys just change the feel of a team. Jimmy Butler's presence is so strong that he has an immediate impact no matter where he goes.
Siakam outside. We've got 33 seconds left in the fourth. Uses the glass on the layup. And the Raptors lead by 9.
Got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
Kicks it to Hero. 11 seconds left to play in the fourth. Shot clock at 6. Love finds Martin. Three-pointer. The shot off that time. So the Raptors winning. A clean win. And one win. All right, Allen, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.
focus on the guard matchup tonight, Greg. Both these teams rely on their backcourts to lead the way for them.
And if anything, it should make for an entertaining basketball game. And it becomes a little bit of a chess match when it's a backcourt duel. Those are always fun.
And a look at the starters for the Cavaliers. The defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. Garland is out there with Mitchell. And it's Okoro in at the 3.
That was just ridiculous. He's just an absolute surgeon. When he has the ball, this man is surgical. There is no way to slow him down when he wants to score.
Now, here's Garland. Now, Okoro. 5 on the clock. Mobley is screened. Garland with the bucket.
Pretty savvy move there by Garland, making space with that pick and roll.
And it's the Raptors ball. About 1 minute into the first quarter. Pirtle inside. Defended by Allen. The kick out to Barnes. And falls. Great assist by Van Vliet. Barnes has got 5 points so far.
And great find by Van Vliet. He's in control of this offense and generally makes good decisions.
Garland the pass to Okoro. He takes it in. On the wing, Mitchell. Shoots over Anunoby. Barnes grabs the miss.
No clue how he misfired on that shot. You don't see that from him very often.
Richard, for the Cavs, the progress that Darius Garland has made in just a few seasons is nothing short of remarkable.
Well, he took a giant leap last year, and he got better in just about every offensive category, and people recognized it. He was 3rd in most improved player voting, and probably would have finished a little bit higher had they not dealt with injuries at the end of the season.
And he was an all-star.
Yes, sir.
And so it's Mobley now who brings it up for the Cavaliers. Pass to Okoro. And Pirtle sends it back.
And you got to give appreciation to how Pirtle punishes shooters. A dynamite shot blocker with impeccable timing. That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over it.
Mitchell wide open. Buries it from 3-point range.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Passes it to Barnes. Kicks it out to Van Vliet. Barnes down low. And falls. Great assist by Van Vliet. 7 points for Scotty Barnes. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
I caught up with Coach Nick Nurse. Said priority number 1 is to not let these guys get going from the perimeter. Do not let them start getting open threes. It's a recipe for disaster. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Devising a strategy to take away that 3-point shot. And the dunk by Barnes.
And when Pearl sees one of his guys wide open, he whips it his way. He's all for doing what's best for the team.
Now, here's Garland. There's the drive. Banked in off the glass.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
And it's sent back by Allen.
The long arms of Allen. Kevin, a 7-foot wingspan, might make it a little bit easier to find some of these blocks.
Garland with it from deep 3-point range. Another 3 for Cleveland.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
Van Vliet against Garland. The kick out to Barnes. Pass to Anunoby. Back to Barnes. The Raptors need to get a shot. Siakam's shot is off.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Kicks it out to Garland. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Here's Mobley, and Mobley throws it down.
It's just too easy for Mobley. This man, he's quick off the floor. He's got a 7'4" wingspan. Look, this man finishes the way he was built.
Now here's Van Vliet. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. And a miss there on the triple. It's tipped, and still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Cavaliers lead by 2. We'll be back shortly.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Raptors,
And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And from what we've seen from the Cavaliers, what do you guys see?
An impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
Well, let's see if they're able to keep it up. So far, their shot selection and ball movement has been on point.
The forwards are Barnes and Siakam. OG Anunoby is out there with Fred Van Vliet. And it's Pirtle in at the 5 spot. That's the group for Toronto to start the second quarter. And Fred Van Vliet, a player who has always shot well from outside.
And Kevin Van Vliet has continued to kind of take on more of an offensive load. Increased his volume while maintaining efficiency. Not every player able to do that.
Garland kicks to a Okoro. Drew the foul and almost hit the 3-point bucket, but he'll go to the line to shoot 3.
Yeah, you hate to give up a foul on a 3-point attempt.
One area Isaac Okoro has shown lots of growth, Richard, is in his defense.
Yeah, he's becoming a talented stopper. You got to find ways to get on the floor, and defense is one of them. It's something you can tell he's worked on, but there's just something about his natural ability and the way he's leaned into it.
Garland against Van Vliet. Now, here's Anunoby. Defense right on him. Siakam inside the 3-point line. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Here's Mitchell. To the wing on the left. Garland against Van Vliet. The 10-footer. Garland, no good. Raptors trail by 4. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Pirtle lays it up off the glass. Pirtle's got his second bucket tonight.
There's no stopping Pirtle when he has the ball in that spot. Just abusing the defense down in the paint.
Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Takes it inside. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
Given the size disadvantage, you have to have a lot of confidence to take that shot.
And I like his belief in his game. Go at the taller defender, make him react to you.
Now the pass to Anunoby. Goes back up. The shot misses, so Cleveland will take it the other way. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Mobley the pass to Garland. Fires the 3. Score the basket. His 4th. He's only missed 1 of his 5 shots tonight. We know the league's cracking down on those dangerous plays that risk a player's health. Why was that less of a focus when you play?
That's a great question. I think it's smarter to approach the game this way. We don't want to have unnecessary injury because of guys maybe just taking it a little too far with the physicality.
Toronto calls timeout.
fantastic fans. Give it up once again for your Northside Crew.
Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now.
It's that time, man.
Van Vliet against Garland. Anunoby has the open look. Misses the 3.
And sometimes on defense, you can just get lucky.
And so they foul intentionally.
You're not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Second team foul.
Here's Allen. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Jared Allen has become a cornerstone of this Cleveland Cavalier team. He plays on both sides of the ball with such intensity.
And Allen drops them both. And talking about Jared Allen, he sure has improved his offensive numbers in recent years.
Yeah, the average in scoring just keeps going up, averaging a double-double 3 of the last 4 seasons. Impressive young center to keep your eyes on.
Toronto calls timeout.
Always putting in the hours. Show them some love, fans.
Raptors trail by 9.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Van Vliet up top, guarded by Garland. And Darius Garland picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, clearly he hadn't established position there.
Van Vliet deciding where to go with it. Pass to Anunoby. Pirtle with a screen on Mitchell. 6 to shoot. Anunoby finds Pirtle. And oh, what a play. He just palms the block. Barnes against Garland. He dishes it to Mobley. Back to Garland. Mobley the pass to Okoro. Cleveland moving the ball around. And Mobley throws it down.
And if you try to block his shot, you risk getting posterized because he is good at using that height to his advantage.
Van Vliet against Garland. Here's Siakam. That ball. Great assist by Van Vliet. Van Vliet's got 3 assists tonight. The Cavaliers leading by 9. 52 seconds left now here in the second. There's Garland. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
Shaping up to be a nice night from Garland, and his offensive energy right now, the team should be pretty excited.
Garland against Van Vliet. Anunoby, a good look. They get the rebound. Back to Pirtle. Second chance shot. Down it goes. His 3rd basket. He's now 3 for 4.
And the soft hands of Pirtle on display there. Just has such a nice stroke from the mid-range.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Garland dishes to Okoro. It's rebounded by Anunoby. The feed to Barnes. Mobley with the block.
Hard to protect your shot from Mobley's length. Look, he can pass that ball away.
And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers.
17. Fans, put your hands together and get loud for the Jabberwockies.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. We're seeing a tremendous game here, guys, from Darius Garland.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
Tipping off the second half, here's J.B. Bickerstaff's 5. In at small forward and power forward, it's Okoro and Mobley. Garland is out there with Donovan Mitchell. And it's Allen in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Here's Trent. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Trent's got the first field goal of the second half for the Raptors.
I tell you what, he came out of that locker room raring to go.
Passes to Okoro. Good defensive work there by Young.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Porter against Mitchell. Lets it fly. Shot is good. The Cavaliers lead cut down now to just 5 on the bucket from Porter. Cleveland's gone 3 of 4 from long range in the game. Garland against Trent. Mitchell outside. Mobley sets the pick for Garland. He feeds it to Mobley. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. And there's the a shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Toronto ball.
Raptors trail by 5. Trent, right side. On the wing, Porter. Covered by Mitchell. Porter kicks to Achua. Back to Porter. Driving to the basket.
And I love to see Porter attacking, finishing at the rim there, not settling for jump shots.
And here is Garland. 12 points for him. Mobley a screen on Trent. Garland the pass to Okoro. Back to Garland. To the middle. Here's Mitchell. Porter with a block.
And the defensive chops Porter brings to this squad, invaluable. You see the effects of it right there.
Stolen by Garland. Lobbed up there for Allen. That shot, no good.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
Just go to show how tight your timing needs to be on this kind of play.
Young with no one around. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. Young's got it all tied up now for the Raptors. Now Garland. To end the cold streak, it's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
Hitting them right back. Garland fires off the three-point answer.
And with Darius Garland, the first All-Star game appearance was so special for him.
Yeah, playing in that 2022 game in his home arena in Cleveland. And he played for Team LeBron. That also helped. Garland had some highlight reel plays. He scored 13 points. That's pretty good coming off the bench. He's proving that he belongs with the NBA's best.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers. And it's a completely new group for Toronto.
Every timeout, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
I'm sure all of the above is in order, and you can never be too content.
Group 1 to T-shirt. It's always a party with your North Side crew. Show them some love, fans. Time for T-shirt. Make the noise, everyone. Get loud, Theos. It's time for your North Side crew.
Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. And they get it back.
He doesn't waste any time right there thinking about it. Garland gets that hot pass and moves.
And the Raptors call time here.
Hoping they return over and over and over again. It's your North Side crew.
A minute 20 left in the third quarter of the game. Van Vliet outside.
We love to give away shirts to our
Barnes kicks to Pirtle.
Now is that time to grab a free shirt.
Van Vliet with it, and Allen picks him up defensively. Here's Hananobi. Here's Pirtle. Takes it out to Siakam. Stolen by Mitchell. Garland surveying the D. Mobley a screen on Van Vliet. Another miss by Garland. Raptors trail by 5. And Van Vliet, here we go. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Van Vliet's got his first bucket of the night.
And wheeling himself to the basket, Van Vliet has earned his spot in the NBA. This guy hard to deny.
Here's a Okoro. And foul on the shot. And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to...
The previous play is under review.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for.
After review, the ruling on the floor stands.
And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. double-checking, and the game continues on. And team-wide, they've been terrific from the line here. Just one of those nights when the confidence has spread from one player to the next.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Barnes outside. Here's Siakam. And Okoro pulls it down.
And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Yeah, it's all about clock management with these situations. Let's see how that plays out.
The wide open look here for Garland. Hits the three-point bomb. Garland's got 6 here in this quarter.
Such a consistent shooter. Garland has worked so hard on his three-point shot.
And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
I feel like we've seen more slick passing big man in the league today than we've ever seen.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. The forwards are Barnes and Siakam. Anunoby out there with Fred VanVleet. And it's Pirtle in at the 5. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Here's Siakam. Jared Allen grabs the miss. Allen's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Wound up there for Allen. Hammers the alley-oop through.
When you combine his length and leaping ability, Allen is a ridiculous lob threat.
VanVleet outside. Siakam outside. Good, and VanVleet gets the assist. VanVleet's got 4 assists in the game.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Garland kicks to Allen. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
That's his 4th personal foul. First team foul.
And so here's Cleveland. They've led by as many as 11 points. Okoro shot is off. Raptors trail by 7. Stolen by Mitchell. And the foul called on OG Anunoby. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
His 2nd personal foul. 2nd team foul.
Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. Mitchell outside. To the inside. Here's Garland. Uses the glass to finish the lane. Garland's got 20 points.
When you give Garland these looks, oh, he's going to find ways to capitalize. But I love his aggressiveness.
VanVleet kicks to Anunoby. Down low. And he jams it with authority.
And no doubt, they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Garland with it. And out of bounds as Toronto gains possession. Raptors trail by 7. VanVleet outside. Pass to Anunoby. Now here's VanVleet. The pass to Barnes. Jared Allen grabs the miss. Allen's got his 5th rebound in this one.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers. And so it's Mobley now who brings it up for Cleveland. Here's Garland. Mitchell outside. Kicks it out to Garland. 6 on the shot clock. Mitchell passes to Allen. And Allen with the slam.
Adding some extra style to the slam. Okay, what a move by Allen.
A lot of time left for the Raptors in this one. Siakam deciding where to go with it. And stolen by Mobley. Pirtle with the steal. Siakam passes to Pirtle. And the dunk by Pirtle.
And the all-around game of Siakam, so adept at working the ball to open guys.
1:36 left in the fourth quarter. And here's Mitchell from the arc. And it's Van Vliet with the rebound. The Raptors have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break.
And you can't afford to lose Anunoby in transition. As soon as he has a step on you, it's over.
.115 left to play here in the fourth. A drive by Garland. Okoro with it. Barnes on him. 5 to shoot. Here's Mobley. That one, no good. And Toronto will come the other way. Here's Anunoby.
What a baller this young man is. Anunoby, even though he's young, he looks like a veteran in the clutch.
Van Vliet against Garland. Now, here's Okoro. Tight defense on him. It's good.
And that's not nearly the kind of defense that's going to prevent a player of his ability from scoring.
And a deep three from Van Vliet. Mobley with the rebound.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Yeah, he might have been feeling himself a little too much on that one. He can hit it, but not consistent.
To the left wing. And Fred Van Vliet is going to pick up a foul.
Fred Van Vliet.
That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. 4th team foul. Raptors foul. Fred Van Vliet. That's his second personal foul.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss.
And you know what's so funny is that after his rookie season, there was speculation about Garland's ability. But he has shown continued growth and has worked his way into an all-star.
And Siakam has it in the corner. They grabbed their own miss. We see the Cavaliers get the win here. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really